Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to talk about staying one step ahead. Let me repeat that, staying one step ahead. So, when you're progressing in your life, when you're in college, you have to be continuously in remembrance of the fact that this is not going to last forever. It's not. But for those like myself that are going to school for an additional degree, you may be in school for, a few more years. But still, though, you have to know what is your end point. What is it that you want to accomplish at the end, but what are some goals that you have in motion to accomplish during the process? You may have short-term goals from this semester to the next semester, or maybe you may have a short-term goal of 1 year, or maybe a short-term goal of 2 weeks. So set goals for yourself in order to accomplish the big picture, right? So you know that your end game is graduation. That's a long-term goal, right? Because that's like maybe 2 years if you're getting a 2-year degree, 4 years if it's a 4-year degree, 8 years if it's like medicine, um, residency included, 9, 10 years, 12 years. But whatever the case may be, along the way, set yourself up to have short-term goals, because when you are accomplishing things regularly, you will find that those small victories will keep you motivated to go and tackle that huge goal of graduation. And so for me, what I would encourage everyone to do today is to write down short-term goals that you have. Maybe it's to study for your exam next week. Maybe it's to fill out an application for a scholarship. Maybe it's to create a budget for this month or for next month. Maybe it's to go and exercise at least once a week out of your studying time. Maybe it's to connect with your friends, your family members, maybe once or twice a week. Maybe it's going to meet your professor during office hours to get help on a topic that you're struggling with. Whatever your struggles are, whatever goals you have, write those down and revisit those goals until you complete them. You cannot write them down and not look at them. You have to look at them regularly. You have to make sure that, you're putting it in your phone. You're setting the reminder on your phone. You're hanging it up on your calendar. You're putting it on your bathroom mirror. You're putting it on the refrigerator. You're putting it on your car. Whatever it is that you need to do, you need to do that. Because if you're not seeing your goals, if you're not going back to them, you're going to forget them. And then you're going to see yourself maybe a semester from now or a year from now, oh my gosh, I could have been so much further if I simply was disciplined on what I wanted to do, right? And that's just what you have to do, right? I was talking to my mom last night, and I was telling her that I was on a keto diet and that I had a day that I went off of it. And that is not good for ketosis. But anyway, she's like, get back on it, right? Don't allow one obstacle, don't allow one day to mess up, your progression. If you're wanting to do this, okay, so be it. Get back on it and keep going. Don't allow one interruption, one disruption, one issue to stop you from progressing. This is what you need to do. Don't allow, whatever happens in your life to stop you from getting from point A to point B. It is so important that you allow yourself to say, okay, I'm human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. We all go through stuff. Great. But for me, what I know that I want to do long term is get from point A to point B. But along the way from point A to point B, I have short term goals that I want to accomplish. There's things that would make my goal, my long term goal, a lot more possible and easier if I was to accomplish these short term goals. You have to do that. I'm telling you, you have to do that. You have to. You have to. Don't allow one day of messing up to prevent you from accomplishing something that you will love later. I'm telling you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get back on the wagon and keep pushing. That's what you have to do, is keep pushing. So the longer you stay off the wagon, the longer you allow yourself to sulk in your mistake, your issue, it's the longer it's going to take for you to progress from point A to point B. No, don't do it. You are so much better than your mistake. You're so much better than that short interruption or disruption. No. You are capable of getting back on that wagon and getting from point A to point B. I know you are. So what you are going to do is sit down with yourself. Give yourself 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however long you have. And write down some goals. Put some deadlines on them. Go and check them occasionally, every day if you can, right? Check mark them off, scratch them out. If you are accomplishing your goals, if you are doing that, I'm telling you, you are going to get motivated. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, let me set some more goals. I'm excited to reach my long-term goal because I see how easy it has been, to do my short-term goals, So don't allow mistakes to get in your way. Don't allow issues to prevent you from getting from point A to point B, because, it's life. And in life, we are going to go through things. In life, we are going to experience, the unexpected. But that does not mean that you cannot get from point A to point B, because you can. We all go through stuff. We all, experience the unexpected. Yes, we do. But in being successful, you have to understand that you have to make goals. Set goals for yourself. Short-term goals and long-term. And if you have a buddy, a friend, a parent, other academics or other people that you can count on, tell them about your goals. Let them know, okay, I want to do this. Please hold me accountable, please. And hold yourself accountable. Find people that that will support you, right? And build a community. Build a collective, build a clique of people that are rushing towards their dreams, that are seeking to accomplish them, right? So don't be around people that are going with the flow. No, this is your life. Be deliberate. Don't go with the flow. Don't do that. This is your life. Be very deliberate and intentional. Very. That is one thing that is so important about being a college student, is being deliberate and intentional, because the time will go by. You look up day one, oh my gosh, you're so far away. No. When I got my first degree, I was like, where did the time go? Like, oh my gosh, I need more time, because, I realized that I didn't set the goals that I wanted to set, and I did not do the things that I needed to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had more time, or I wish I would have done that, or I wish, I could have done this differently. I'm telling you, the things I'm telling you, I'm not saying because I don't know, but because I do. I do. Like, if you have to create your life, you have to create your life and be intentional about it. If you want to be this after graduation, or if you want to go into that, you need to do it right now. You need to create a game plan, and you need to do it. Create a game plan. I am being very honest about it. Create a game plan. If you see that something's not working, then find a different approach. But keep the dream, but find a different approach. If this approach is not working, find another one. Don't change your end game. Don't do it. Change your approach. That's how you do it, right? So I want you to think about these things. Keep them in your head, in the back of your noggin. Write them down and revisit your goals every single day. And find a group, a community, a friend, a partner, someone that can help you and that can support you along your journey. Okay, until next time, bye.